When you open a web page, on the very top of your browser window, apart from the page title, you will often find a small picture beside it. Do you ever wonder what that small picture is and how to make it? That small picture is called Favicon, meaning favorite icon. To create a favicon, you need a picture first. We recommend that you pick a simple one because the size of a favicon is very small. Then, you need to convert that picture into an ICO file. Photoshop cannot help you in this regard, but don't worry. Just search the keyword favicon. You will find lots of websites that can help you do the conversion for free. For the HTML file, the favicon picture is an external resource. This is the first time we have heard of this concept. In the future, you will need to use all kinds of external resources every day. But before you can use an external resource, you must import it first. Different external resources require different import methods. To import a favicon, you use the link tag. The link tag is a single body tag. Compared with the first 4 HTML tags we have learned before, the link tag is a little bit more complicated. It requires you to set 3 attributes for it. The 3 attributes are rel, type, and href. The link tag can import many kinds of external resources. Different resources require the browser to take different actions. Therefore, you should tell the browser clearly what kind of external resource you have just imported. This is what the rel and type attributes are for. We use them to tell the system what we have imported and what it should do with those imported resources. The value you set to the rel attribute is icon. As for the type attribute, you set its value to image/x-icon. The third attribute is href. It's also the most important one. We use it to tell the browser where to find the resource we want to import. So here comes a new question. How do we describe the location of an external resource? To solve this problem, we need to learn a new concept called file path, or URL. This is a very important concept, but we will learn about it later. For now, just remember, if the 2 files are located in the same file folder, you can just use the file name as the value for the href attribute. If you want, you can also add a single dot and a slash before the resource name. In the future, your whole website project will be made of lots of different files. Importing external resources is something you will be doing all the time. To make sure that every file is easily findable and importable, you should always create a root folder for your project. That root folder will be the ultimate boundary for your whole project. Every related file should be stored inside that root folder. Therefore, before we display the favicon, we first create a root folder and move both the HTML file and the favicon image into it. Inside the head area, we put a link tag. Then we set the 3 attributes for it. First, attribute rel, and its value is icon. The second attribute is type, and its value is image/x-icon. The last one is the href attribute. Because the favicon file and the HTML file are stored together, we need only the favicon file name here. Now, let's refresh the page. And we can see to the left side of the page title, a small picture has appeared. Starting from this lesson, As long as your HTML file requires external resources, create a root folder first and put everything inside that root folder.